Okay, so I was able to restring and get the eyes in pretty quickly, actually. So I don't know if you can see, but that's what the lemon lime color looks like. So we're just going to start right in on makeup. I don't know why I thought it was going to take longer, but it literally took like 5 minutes. So let's see. I was looking at some ideas for her makeup, and it's kind of all over the place. There's a lot of different ways that people interpret Mal's makeup. I think one thing I would like to do is redo her eyebrows, because Mal has a very like mischievousness about her, and these eyebrows are just, they're too cute. They're too innocent. Like, she needs to have more of a furrowed brow, because she's definitely kind of an ornery one. So I'm going to get some brown, get some of this, get some of that. Let's see, do I have a white? There, that'll do. And I'm going to start with those and work our way down. In general, it's easier to start at the top with makeup and work your way down, but I don't always follow my own advice. So, alright, we're just going to mix some brown over here with this lighter khaki color. And let's see, is that even gonna, yeah, that should show up. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna take my little liner brush and I actually like to follow, rather than erasing these old eyebrows, I like to use them as a guide. So they'll be sort of the top of my new brows, if that makes any sense. And I want her to have some pretty prominent brows, because every time I see a picture of her, her eyes are pretty prominent. They're always a little bit like furrowed in the center. She's got kind of a mischievousness about her. I actually really like her character. I think it's interesting. Oh, you have to go potty? Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? I was painting eyebrows. Yeah, I actually like the idea of the character, like having a daughter of Maleficent. Maleficent has always been my favorite Disney villain, just because she has like an elegance about her. She's evil in a very like charming way, and Angelina Jolie is one of my favorite actresses of all time, and so when she played Maleficent, it was like so cool. So cool. So I like the idea of having like the daughter of Maleficent be this character in a story. I also like that she's like trying to, you know, it's like everything is telling her to be evil. You know, like she was brought up basically like, you're going to be evil. This is who you are. And then she's like, well, maybe that's not who I am. You know, you can always choose your own path. Alright, let's get left side's always harder for me. Always. just is. I'm watching the first movie right now. Still don't know how it ends. But it seems to be, I don't know, the third movie must have come out fairly recently because I've been noticing like toys everywhere, merchandise everywhere. And I've seen other people do customs, Descendant customs. So, like pretty recently. So I know that I think a lot of people are into it right now. I think the first movie came out a while ago, like 2015 or 16. So a little bit behind, but I don't have any kids that age that would be into it, so that's my excuse. I only heard about it from the doll world. Okay. So what are we thinking? It's still a little bit arched for my taste, to be honest. I don't know if I want her brows to be that arched. I want them to be a little bit straighter. Although I also don't want to be here all night being picky about eyebrows. So maybe I should just come back to them. Eyebrows are hard. I'll say that if you're new to doing customs, painting eyebrows perfectly symmetrical is one of the hardest things. I'm still learning how to do it because first of all, there's like a million different kinds of eyebrows. There's not just one kind. So you have to figure out what kind you want to do, and then you also have to figure out it's very strange to try and paint them on your non-dominant side. Like doing them on the left side is such a struggle for me. Like it's so natural doing it on the right side, and then coming over here, it's like I've never used this hand before. Okay, let me see how they look. Okay, they're a little uneven. I need a toothpick. Okay. They don't look bad. I wouldn't say they look great, but they don't look bad. They at least look like they've got some dimension. Can you see? They're not quite even, are they? Okay, I'm gonna work on this left one a little bit more. Maybe if you're a brow artist in real life, you'll find this easier. I know some people that are just insanely good at this. Like, insanely good. I see some dolls I look at their eyebrows and I'm just like, how is that even humanly possible? How did they do that? Okay, let me see that. That's pretty close. Okay, so I think I'm finally like satisfied with how the brows look. They're not perfect, but they're good enough, at least to move on. So I debated on whether or not I should do any eyeshadow or not. I think the eyeshadow that she wears in the film is pretty subtle, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it. I think it will be fun. I think it will make her eyes really pop. So I think I'm gonna try and match the more pinky colors in her costume, in her outfit. I want them to be purple, but I want them to, I don't want there to be so much purple because she's already gonna have purple in her hair. Sorry, I'm kind of like talking to myself. That's how my brain works. Like, I want it to be purple, but not too purple. All right, I'm gonna grab some more toothpicks. You need me to rinse something off, Betty? Okay.
Rinse this off.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to use a pretty small brush for this. I had a really good round brush that I used, and it has become misfigured, probably because I don't know how to take care of brushes properly. I'm sure that there is a proper way to take care of them that I don't know about. I always just wash them off and then dry them, but maybe there is more to taking care of brushes than that. Okay. So we're gonna go for this pretty bold purple eyeshadow, and just for fun, I don't know, just because I want to do something different. With Evie, I didn't do any eyeshadow, I just did the painted lashes, so I kind of want to do something a little different for Mel. I don't want it to be too far up. I just want there to be a little hint of purple on her, right above her eye. Just the tiniest hint of purple. I don't want it to be overpowering because her makeup in the movie is not overpowering. If anything, it focuses mostly on her lashes, and she has pink lips. I feel like The Descendents is a series that if I was that age, you know, for the target audience, like, I'd be obsessed with it. So I'm kind of doing this a little bit for my inner child, because it seems really fun. Okay, and then I'm going to let that dry and then apply a second coat. Okay, so we've got 2 coats of the purple eyeshadow on, just barely sort of crusting the top outer lid. I don't want it to be too overpowering, especially since we're doing a pink lip. I'm going to go ahead and do the pink lip right now, even though I said work from the top down. I also said that I don't always follow my own advice, so I've mixed this pink over here, and I think I'm going to brush it on rather than use a toothpick. It's not super glossy in the films, like it does have a little gloss to it, but I don't want it to be ultra shiny. So I'm gonna use a brush and then probably just do a couple layers. I've also noticed that the brush seems to be a little bit easier with the classic mold to apply the lipstick. I prefer the toothpick with the other molds, but for some reason it's just easier for me to use a brush with the classic mold. It turns out a little bit more even. I might go ahead and whiten her teeth too, because they're looking a little bit scuzzy, like she hasn't brushed her teeth in a minute. Did you forget to brush your teeth, Mel? Looking a little bit yellow. A little bit yellow around the edges. Okay, so we got one coat on the lips, drying. Now I'm going to take my small liner and we're going to work on the lashes. So I'm going to start with brown. We're going to do the shadows first. And one thing that definitely strikes me about her makeup in the film is her lashes. So I want to make sure that those are an obvious feature. You're hungry, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. Alright, I've switched sides of the table because my son took my spot to eat. Isn't that right, bud?
Yeah.
You took my side. That's okay, I can move. It's not a big deal. So I'm just working on the shadows for the left side now. And I'll get underneath the eye. I definitely want to make sure that there's some lashes on the underside, on her lower lid, because I can see them in the film. So I'm going to make sure that they're there on the doll. Okay, shadow's done. Doesn't look like much right now. We'll get the black in there, and then it'll start to seem like something. Okay, so I just finished up the black. I tried to give her some lower lashes because they're pretty prominent in the film. Struggling to keep the makeup not overpowering at the moment because it's starting to look a little much and I don't want it to be overwhelming. I'm gonna do another coat or two of the lips and then we'll be back. Okay, so we have finished the makeup portion, so now we're going to add the wig on. Okay, so dollop of tacky glue right in the center of the scalp. Again, just to keep the wig from sliding around is really all it's good for. Tacky glue is not a strong enough glue to really hold a wig down. Maybe if it's a display only doll, but other than that, definitely recommend something stronger. And we're going to use this gorgeous violet Bee Beauty Designs wig. And pretty sure that Mal has a side part. I honestly forgot which side, but we'll just give her a side part and I can always change it later. if I need to. Oh, man. I'm struggling today. Struggling. Alright. Stretch this out. Come on now. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. I'm going to have to turn it inside out. I can already tell. Okay. Oh man, I am struggling with this wig. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so I gave up trying to film putting the wig and outfit on because I kept getting interrupted by kids and things happening, and then I was struggling with the wig, so I just went ahead, put the wig on, and put her outfit on. And this is Mal. So, kind of more like from the first movie. And I think this outfit is from the first movie. And the outfit didn't come with any boots, so these are just some pink Our Generation boots that I had on hand that I thought kind of went with it. So, but the wig's, again, not a perfect match, but I think it's really close and I think it looks really good. Actually happy with how her eyebrows turned out. They're not like as mischievous as I would want, but I think they look nice. Her makeup, she's got some purple eyeshadow and the lower lashes, the lower and upper lashes, some pink lipstick, and then of course this amazing outfit by Doll Clothes by Rossio. And if we turn her around so that you see the back of the jacket, that's my favorite part, is this amazing heart on the back of the jacket. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just something fun I wanted to do. I don't know, it's like after I made Evie, I just needed to make Mal. So I probably won't keep her. I'll probably put her up for sale. I think that would make some little child happy somewhere to get a Mal for Christmas. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching me make a American Girl doll, Mal, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!